So how's everybody doing today, and welcome back to another 2019 My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18. In today's video, we are going to be using Indiana Pacers. Very excited to use this team pretty much for Victor Oladipo. I mean, he's him, Miles Turner, maybe Tyreke Evans a little bit. Very excited to see how this team can do in season number 1. That being said, I do not know if I'm going to be keeping Tyreke Evans, and pretty much the only reason that I have for that is because he's on a one-year deal. And I'm trying to get the max value out of him. Of course, if I end up keeping him, he's going to ask for a stupid amount of money, like $28 million, something like that, which is just totally unrealistic. Like, you see, he signed a $12 million contract for 1 year. Like, if you try to sign a player for like a one-year deal, it's got to be like 25 to the $32 million range, like for an 83 overall, which like sometimes can make sense. Other times, just like, why? But so we might end up capitalizing on his value. For the rest of this team, we obviously have Oladipo. Started out his career with Orlando, moved on to Oklahoma City. Really was never anything special there. Kind of emerged as that star in Indiana as the kind of number one player. Then we have Miles Turner, who I would like to have here for the whole video. Don't know if he will be, though. If I can get somebody better in a trade with him, probably will end up doing it, but I have no plans of trading him at the moment. Pretty much everybody else is free to go. What I am going to be doing, I'm going to be sending Aaron Holiday to the G League in year number 1. I got to get that overall up on him. So we are going to be doing that immediately. Think Aaron Holiday, assign a G League now that we have one of those guys out of the way. Ike Anabogu does have 2 years left, so might as well throw him in there as well. And TJ Leaf. We got 3 spots. Might as well use all of them. So let's see where this team's at right now. I think I'm going to be moving Tyreke Evans at the moment. Maybe if I package him in, like, see, Collison. Okay, Collison's a free agent there. If I package him and Collison, could I get a better starting point guard for, like, the first year? Him and Darren Collison. Let's just look at some offers I could possibly get for these two. Off the top of my head, like, I don't really have anybody down that I would, like, want. Kemba Walker is interesting. I haven't really gotten Kemba in a minute. KCP I could go. Drew Holiday, Kyle Lowry, and OG. That's kind of nice. Wiggins. You know what? We're going to pick up Andrew Wiggins. I know he's not a point guard, obviously, but just for the first year, why not? Let's have a new small forward on this team. Bogdanovich, and could obviously be traded at this point in time. Our backup small forward. We have another. Okay, we have Doug McDermott, too, who I'm not a huge fan of this signing. I really never have been. Really never was. So Bogdanovich, I might move for, let's just see. Power forward, point guard, really whatever I can get. Who's starting a point guard for me at the moment? Derrick Rose. Okay. Maybe a point guard for Bogdanovich. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So let's look at some offers. He's also on a one-year deal. Hence why I would want to move him at this time. So let's look at some offers if this game ever wants to load. I saw the trailer that came out for 2K19, like the gameplay today. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't. It looks like the same gameplay as 2K18, but we can't do anything about that. Let's be honest. No matter what they put out there, we're probably all still going to be buying the game. I mean, I don't really ever do like play in game like a lot. I might take this trade for Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly's like a very good defensive guard, but he's a free agent after this year. Andrew Harrison's a free agent too. I want somebody who's not a free agent. I mean, Taurean Prince is interesting. All right, let me just look at point guards. Let's go player finder, point guard. Like, I think we're going to do Steph Curry. I wish, man. I wish. I want somebody on like a multi-year deal. Like Eric Bledsoe's 1 year. Ricky Rubio might not be the... You know what? If I could do Ricky Rubio for Bojan Bogdanovic for 1 year... Then I want Corey Joseph for Thabo Sefolosha. You know, we have Derrick Rose off the bench as well. Why not? Let's do this trade. So Ricky Rubio is going to be our point guard for the first year. I have no promises that he will be here past the first year at all, but he's going to be a good assist point guard, good like that. So I'm pretty much comfortable with everybody in this rotation, really, except for Thad Young, but he is going to be staying for the first... Actually, you know what? I kind of want to move... Yeah, we're going to move Sabonis to power forward, and he is going to be... being my starting power forward. That's what I want to do with this team. So Sabonis, power forward, he's going to be starting over Thad Young. And I'm liking this rotation a lot more. Thad Young will be our 6th man, and we're just going to do this, reallocate these minutes. We'll go 10 here. McDermott can get like, we'll give him 5 minutes. It's basically a 9-man rotation. So we're going to go 32 here, 37, 35. We'll go 30 here. We'll go 33, and we'll go 31. So this is going to be rotation. First season, not to how the team started, but... I think this team's looking much better than how we started the video. So Rubio, Oladipo, Wiggins, Sabonis, and Turner off the bench. Young, Rose, Thabo Sefolosha, O'Quinn, and McDermott. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be a top 4 seed. I'll see you there. So we end the first season going 44-38. Not too bad. I would have liked a few more wins because obviously I wasn't trying to tank, but I'll still take it. Curry, Doncic, Batum, Gobert, Dunn, and Steve Kerr is your coach of the year. So we ended up 6th in the East. I would have liked top 4, top 5, but still I'll take it. Wiggins was really, really good. Him and Oladipo, both 20-point scorers. Pretty much will take that any day of the week. I could have re-signed Miles Turner around the contract extension deadline. I really didn't do it because I don't want to waste kind of my cap space at the moment. I can always go over the cap for him. So him and Sabonis were, I mean, they're kind of like putting up similar. Like, honestly, Sabonis is better. Like, 0.1 points less, but he put up a whole extra rebound. So he honestly was better. I just don't know if Miles Turner can be here for the whole video. Like, I'll probably sign him this year if I don't end up getting anybody. We actually lost in the first round. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought we didn't make the playoffs, but still, we weren't going anywhere anyway. It's not really that big of a deal. So the finals is going to be the Bucks and the Warriors. And wow, the Bucks came back, and wow, Giannis is the finals MVP. Okay, so that was a pretty interesting postseason. I'll take it, though. So let's head up to staff signing right now. Somebody asked me why I didn't do the draft lottery. Well, go watch, like, all my videos. If you've ever seen me do the draft lottery, like, I will eat my words, but I don't think I've ever done it, like, ever. So we're going to keep these three guys. Assistant coach could go Shaw. Any players here? Any former players that I would be interested in signing? Who is this Ryan? I thought that was, like, I don't know why I thought that was, like, Robert Williams. That was stupid. Not really seeing any. Not really seeing any. So we are just going to be signing the top assistant coach, whoever has the best ratings. This Shaw guy is okay. We're going to bring in Barney Rowe, though. He is all B's. Head scout, we're going to go for Rod Baker, of course. And then we got to get the boy Jimmy Lynch. So let's see if we get all these guys. We get 2 after day 1, and we get Rowe as well. So that is all set. Let's head up to the draft. Do we have a first-round pick this year? We do. We have the 19th overall pick and 20th in the second round. Okay, so Holiday's up to an 80, and Abogu is up to a 75. So, what do I want to do right now? Wiggins was so good, but he's such a big contract. I just don't know if I want to keep him on that. If I could package, like, McDermott and these 2 picks right here, maybe another second after that, and possibly move up to, like, 10, that I would be kind of cool with doing that. So, I'm going to make that trade, and I'll see you guys once I have it. So, I'm going to see if we can get this trade to go through with the Sacramento Kings. 20th overall, or 19th overall pick, second round pick, pick 20, and Doug McDermott for pick, I believe it's either 8 or 9. I would be willing to throw in maybe another first as well, or another second, and they agree to that. So we have the 8th overall pick. I'm probably going to draft somebody there. Ike Anabogu, I'm kind of up in the air if I want to keep. I just don't really know what I could really get out of him. I don't really want a first-round pick from the Warriors, though. So, you know what? I'm going to be comfortable with this now. I'm going to draft somebody number 8, and I will see you guys at rookie signings. So we ended up drafting Nasir Little with the 8th overall pick, and I'm pretty happy with this trade. He does really, really well in my league, so I'm probably going to be using him as at least, I would say, my 7th, maybe 8th man at worst. We also pick up TJ Leaf back, Sabonis, Alzy Johnson. I probably should have sent him to the G League, but whatever, and Edmund Summer, who will all be coming back because I can trade them, of course. That is why I always bring these guys back. If people ever ask me, like, why do you bring all these scraps back? It's because I can do this and probably get some sort of first-round pick from the Bucks like this. It's like, it's that simple. I just click 2 buttons, get a first-round pick, and it helps me make blockbuster trades. So at this point, TJ Leaf has another year. Ike Anabogu is done after this year, so I'm thinking about trading him. And do I want to move Sabonis? He was pretty good for me, but Ike Anabogu would probably be the one I would move because he is done after this year. If I could get some sort of first-round pick like this from the Denver Nuggets, I'm just going to take it. Like, I know he's a 75 overall, but he's probably not going to want to re-sign after this year. We still have TJ Leaf, who is a 76 overall, has another year of team control, which is definitely going to be helpful. So, we're going to be moving into qualifying offers. Miles Turner, of course, will be getting that. But moratorium phase, let's see. We have some cap space. We have some cap holds. Rubio. Oh, Rubio's a free agent. I don't know why I thought he was. Okay, I thought he had 1 more year. But goodbye, 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 and goodbye, Rubio. Oh, no, not Miles Turner. Rubio is going to go because that's just way too much cap space for me, or too big of a cap hold. So we have $43 million. $43 million, and we are going to assess the team. Point guard, I wouldn't care if Aaron Holiday ended up starting. Oladipo, Wiggins are good for now. We also have Nasir Little, who could end up being a trade piece if we have to move him. Sabonis wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if he started at power forward. I would, of course, like an improvement, and then we will obviously still have Miles Turner. So, I think point guard is kind of the position I'm shooting for at the moment. If there's any way I can get Kyrie Irving, of course, I will do it. But, yeah, he's going to go back to the Celtics. And, like, Kemba I could go for. Let me just make sure that Miles Turner does not have an offer yet, and he does not. So, if I were to do any sign and trade little thing here, I would probably be interested in maybe a sign and trade with DeMarcus Cousins. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And we end up getting Boogie. So, Kyrie does go back to the Celtics. Now, my number 1 job is to make sure Miles Turner does not get an offer between the moratorium phase. So let me just make sure one more day, and he does still not have an offer. And we are all set. So now I'm going to be giving Miles Turner a contract, and he accepts that. So that is all set. That is all done. So let's see where this team is at. DeMarcus Cousins is on this team. I honestly could keep him. I don't think I really get him a ton anymore. So what I would have to probably do is think about moving maybe Sabonis, and I don't even know anymore. Like, if I could move, let me just think realistically of point guards I can get for Domantas Sabonis. Player finder, point guard. Cannot be making a lot of money. They would have to be making like no more than $5 million. Jamal Murray could be interesting for Domantas Sabonis. And I would give you maybe a couple first-round picks. And one more first. And I will give you... you know what? You can have TJ Leaf if you really want him. For Jamal Murray, it might be worth it. And they agree to that. Okay, so we do have to get rid of TJ Leaf, unfortunately. But that is also another reason why you send guys to the G League, so they have more trade value. So we do have our new starting point guard in Jamal Murray. So let's see how this team's looking. We have 2 point guards, 1 shooting guard, 2 small forwards. We are going to be moving, let's see, who's the better shooter? Who is a better shooter? Let's see, like mid-range. It's going to be a C+ for Cousins. Miles Turner's an A+. 3-pointer, though, Cousins got in there. They're both 6'11", 270, 255. You know, we'll just move Turner. Doesn't really matter to me. 2 power forwards. So, 2 point guards. 1 shooting guard, 2 small forwards, a power forward, and a center. So, I'm going to go ahead and sign probably a backup power forward, definitely. And then probably a backup shooting guard, and I think we're going to be all set. So, power forward and shooting guard. Let's see if we have any mid-level exception. Austin Rivers, we do not have enough. We have a $5.37 million mid-level exception. Justin Holiday could be interesting. Alec Burks. I feel like I kind of get him a good amount, but Alec Burks is, honestly, he's serviceable. And then let's go power forwards. Jermichael Green, or Jeff Green, that's who it is. 3-year deal. Nope, fuck me, right? Okay. Give me somebody here. Okay, not Anthony Tolliver. All right, give me Amir Johnson. I'm gonna end up moving him probably for somebody else. Amir Johnson goes to the Spurs. Okay, we're on a roll at the moment. Is there anybody here who's like the best overall player? Not wanting a ton of money that I could possibly potentially move in a trade. Ish Smith, you want to come here, Ish? Cool. You're gonna get traded immediately. You and probably a first-round pick for some sort of power forward. So let's look at some trade offers at the moment. Zaire Smith. That's honestly not a bad pickup. Do we have a shooting guard? I just signed Alec Burks. You know what? I think we might pick up Zaire Smith, who has another year after. Yeah, he has many more years after this. Okay. And then we can honestly trade whatever this name is, Alec Burks, for a better. Yeah, we're going to do this trade for a better starting power forward. So that's a good trade. I like that pickup. And now we're going to go, where's Alec Burks? Move you for some sort of big man power forward. Anything. Ish Smith is not on this team. Alec Burks, you're the only person getting traded. Come on, there we go. DJ Wilson's kind of nice. I think I might go DJ Wilson. Could go Bam Adebayo. But I don't really... Ooh, Jarrett Allen is kind of nice. And Dazon. You know, we're going to do this trade. Pick up Allen and Musa. Musa will be in the G League. Let me make sure we have 9 good players, and I think we are all set. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Musa will be in the G League. 7, 8, 9. Team is all set. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 of the rotation. So this is going to be the rotation for season number 2. It's going to be Jamal Murray, Victor Oladipo, Andrew Wiggins, Miles Turner, and DeMarcus Cousins off the bench. Jarrett Allen, Zaire Smith, Aaron Holiday, Nasir Little. So this team's looking very, very much improved. I'm hoping we can win a championship this year. See you guys at the end of season number 2. So ask and you shall receive. 57 and 25. Karl-Anthony Towns, Zion, Doncic is playing. Okay, that's just Davis, Brown, and Fred Hoiberg is. Wait, do we? Oh my God, I sound so stupid. I thought we were first. Oh brother, I must sound like an idiot right now. Wiggins led us in scoring again, and then was Cousins, Oladipo, Murray, Turner, Allen. Rebounds was Cousins, and then assist was Jamal Murray. So we are not the 1 seed. We are the 2 seed, taking on the Cavs in the first round. Nope. I didn't mean to hit sim current round. But it's okay. It's not looking good. Come on. We are not losing to the Cavs in the first round. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not want to lose. I just didn't. We win game 1 against the Bucks. We win game 2. 2-1, 3-1, and moving on to take on the Bulls. I didn't mean to click on that. In the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's check out this Bulls team. Yeah, no, I mean, they're deep. That's a very deep team. I feel like they always sign Terry Rozier. I don't know why. I feel like they just always do. But we are going to be playing them in the East Finals. We lose game 1, we lose game 2, we lose game 3, and 3-1, okay, and we lose. We need some improvements. Obviously, the Bulls go on to win the Finals. Larry Markkanen's the Finals MVP. It's been a couple of weird Finals winners, 2 from the East in this video so far. So let's head up to staff signing where goodbye, 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 and goodbye. Okay, I want my own guys. I want my own coaching staff. We're going to take... We'll go with Keith Waters, and then we will sign Jordan Malone. Let's get all of these guys. Hopefully we get 2 after day 1, and we get all 3 of our guys. So new staff for the 3rd and final year. I'm very happy with where this team is at the moment. We do not have any first-round picks this year. The team is pretty much the same the way it was. I re-signed Oladipo during the season. I'm going to have to pay Jamal Murray as well, which is a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to literally have 5 max contracts, but... it's still all good. It's still all good. So I think I might just leave the team the way it is. Maybe I'll trade Wiggins in the final year if I get like an offer for like Paul George. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I sent Musa to the G League. He's up to a 79 overall. So maybe if I package him and Musa, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I also kind of want to improve at point guard. So sorry, I hit my mic. I also might want to improve at point guard. So maybe trading Jamal Murray wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'm just going to pay him now. And he accepts the offer. We are all set. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3 with possibly some trades. So this might be a little bit of an overpayment, but I think Kemba Walker would be an improvement over Jamal Murray at a point guard position for us. So 16, he puts up 23. Like, if this can go through, they still don't want to do it. All right, just take the first-round picks that it does require, and they agree to that. So Kemba Walker is now on this team. I think he's going to be leading us to the promised land and hopefully winning us a championship. I'm going to reset this rotation a little bit. David Nwaba will not be playing at all. We're actually going to go 12 here to Nasir Little. So we're going to go 33 here, 34, 33, 32, and then we'll go 33 to both these guys. Actually, you know what? We'll just go, yeah, we'll just do one of these. Actually, 34, 2 Wiggins. This is it. This is the rotation. I decided to leave Wiggins. I mean, unless it's Paul George an option. Wiggins trading is broken. Why wouldn't it be? Wiggins. And first and a second, if I see Paul George, I'm going to take it. Yeah, it's just ignore it. I mean, it has to happen. It's Paul George. Like, I know Wiggins has been good for us. Not meaning, oh, I don't really want to reset this rotation. Let's just go Paul George here, and we will flip these 2 here. Swap minutes. We're going to be giving 12 here, and we will be giving 34 to PG. 3rd and final year. Paul George is back in Indiana. Life is good. Let's go win a championship. So we weren't a 1 seed. We were the 2 seed, 57 and 25. I think that might have been similar to our record last year. Simmons, Doumbia, Bridges, Giannis, Fultz, and Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the year. So we were 2nd once again. Still a little bit disappointing. PG balled out, though. I'm fine with that. I'm pretty much fine with everybody's stats on here. Maybe Oladipo was a little bad, but still. We were the 2 seed. Again, Wizards first round. Please, just please, 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 nope, thank you. Played the Bulls in the East Finals last year. We lost to them. This time we sweep them. Taking on the Raptors, who are literally always my kryptonite. And there we go. Phoenix Suns, NBA Finals. Booker, Ayton, Jackson, Bridges. The team is literally the same. They added Dejounte Murray, I saw. But we're up 2-0, 3-0. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Alive. DeMarcus Cousins was a monster. 22 and 15, 4.5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. The next 2019 rebuild hopefully will come out tomorrow, and it will be the New Orleans Pelicans. So very excited to use Anthony Davis. Of course, leave any of the other video ideas down below in the comments section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.